I have been going back and forth as to whether or not I was actually going to make this screencast. And at first, initially, okay, when I was first about to make this screencast, I was upset. I was pissed. I was highly pissed that this broad got in my inbox, okay, with this bull crap. I have entirely too much to do to even entertain any of this. Be that as it may, look, I know that, I screenshot it. I took a screenshot of the messages that she sent me, and I posted them up on tag. This is why I did this. I want you men and I want you women to understand this. I did this because I always talk a lot about being drama free, staying away from problems, staying away from trouble, being happy, being in peace, finding that happy place and bliss and love. And I do not take drama to people. I do not take drama to females. I don't do it. I do not care, okay, what your issue is, what your reason is behind the drama and the negativity. Everything that you put out into the universe is going to come back to you. And when, over these last couple of days, as I was thinking about all of these different things, okay, that do not sit well with me, that do not please my spirit, all these different things, I had to stop and really think about the thoughts that I was having and who I am as a person. And I had to really think about something very important. And those very important things are: who are you? Who do you aspire to be? And does this thought right here fall in line with who you are and who you aspire to be? Because girlfriend really pissed me off. She pissed me off not because of what she said so much, but because she had the audacity to come in my inbox with this crap. Okay, I started talking to this man February of 2012. I saw her and him interacting. I never went in her inbox and said a word. It does not matter what your definition of a relationship is. Okay, people have all different types of relationships. Anywho, I never said a word to that girl. Wasn't thinking about her. As a matter of fact, she was irrelevant then, and she is still irrelevant now. I know who I am. I know what I do. I know what I am capable of. I am not an insecure female. I do not approach other females with that. I'm secure with who I am and what I do. I know as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I don't need to worry about anybody else. Anywho, this girl messaged me, and I am calling her girl, and start telling me stuff that I basically pretty much kind of already knew, but didn't really too much care to hear. Because if I really wanted to hear that, I would have asked him when it was first mentioned that he was there. When he first told me, I would have said, "Who are you there with?" I never asked that question. Never, never, never. Because I really didn't want to ask that question. And I figured if it was something, I needed to know, then it would have been told to me. Because when you're dealing with an honest man, that's what they do. When it's something that you need to know, they tell you. Now, of course, I know that a lot of men out here are not honest. But like I said, if I really, really wanted to know, then I would have asked. And I mean, that's Texas. It's not on the other side of the world. It's not hard to find out what's going on in a different city, in different states. I mean, you have the internet, and like I said, I've said this once, I'm going to say this again. I have family everywhere. So, I mean, it's not that hard to, find out things. If I really, really, truly wanted to find out what's going on in another city or something, that was, but that wasn't something that, I decided to do. Okay, so in this email, I should have watched my clock while I'm making this video. But anywho, in this email, she got in here and was talking about her boyfriend, and they live together, yada yada yada. Who gives a shit? Naked pictures. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I sent him what he asked for. Yes. Mm-hmm. And I basically responded, and I didn't curse her out. I didn't call her a hoe, a tramp, a slut, a easy. I didn't call her none of that. I didn't say, this is my reply to her right here. This is it. This is my one and only reply. I never called that girl out of her name. I didn't call her out of her name at all. I didn't talk about the fact that she ain't want no bribe. I ain't talk about, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing about her. I didn't call her pencil legs. Nothing. I didn't say she don't have no hips and she don't have no ass. I mean, I said none of that at all. I was cool. So, but basically what I said was he's grown. And this is what I really want to speak on in this video. He is a grown man. He can speak for himself. He has been to a lot of different cities, honey child. Let me tell you. Okay, and he has talked to a lot of different women. You know, he knows how to talk. He knows he is an excellent communicator. He is one of the best communicators that I know. If he wants to tell a female something, baby, I don't care if you sleep with him every day at 11:59 on the dot and you spin around and call his name 1,000 times. It is not your place and it is not your right to get up in a female's inbox, voicemail, front door, or anything else and relay any type of messages or say anything to another female about this man. I mean, seriously, at 39 years old, you should have more sense than that. And this is the problem that we females have a lot. And I honestly, I cannot relate to this. I do not understand how we think. Some of us think it is okay to talk to another female that we have no relationship with. We don't know this female. We didn't make any prior arrangements or agreements with this female. We're not friends with this female. We didn't go to school with her. This is not our neighbor. We have absolutely no connection to this female. And we feel like it is our right to go all up and get all up in this female's face and talk to her about a man. That is how you get yourself in deep, deep trouble. You get yourself in trouble and you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know what their mental state is. You don't know what their capabilities are. You have no clue what the relationship even is between them. And then you throw yourself in the middle of it, and before you know it, you just set off a bomb. Now all hell done broke loose. Look, I am 33 years old. 33 years old. When I was 22, I lost my mind over a man. And I told myself, I promised myself, I would never, ever, ever again in life lose my mind over a man. To the point where I am calling a female, harassing her, cursing her out, threatening her. Ridiculous. Okay? Ridiculous. Utterly disrespectful. Inappropriate. Totally unladylike. Not who I am. And I wish to this day that that I seriously had done things differently. Okay? Had done things differently. Because I just went there. I became a person that I didn't even know, that I couldn't even recognize. It just didn't even make any damn sense. How absolute, and I was serious. I was so everything I said, honey, I was serious. What I was feeling, honey, I was serious. What I was thinking, honey, I was serious. I was so seriously in love with that man. Yes, I was. And it wasn't even so much, even real love, to be honest with you right now, that I have a better relationship with myself, that I know myself more now, that I value time with myself more than anyone else. I love me more than anyone else. And now that I know what love is more, better, hunty, that right there was not the type of love, okay, that I thought it was. It really was not. It was a combination of me being young, me being immature, me getting some good money from him, and some good sex from him. It was a combination of that. It was a combination of me still having a void inside that I was trying to fill. And it was a combination of me having some insecurities that I had not completely come to terms with. It wasn't just him and what he did. And that's why right now today, I see that man. I ain't got nothing to say to him. I don't have no problems with him. I don't have no beef with him. We good. It was something that I went through. No, it was something that I grew through, and I'm good. When I blog and I talk, and I'm talking about things that I have gone through, have grown through, what I've learned, that's what it is for me. I am not about to walk around here holding all of this baggage from previous relationships and being bitter and being angry and talking like some of these females, men ain't shit. As a matter of fact, for those of you who don't know me, I don't say that men ain't shit. That is something, that is not a mantra of mine. I mean, these other females, they can say whatever the hell they want to say. They can carry around whatever they want. But what I am saying to you, for me, in my life, in my way, who I am and who I aspire to be, that does not serve me well. I'm not going to say that men ain't shit. If somebody did something wrong, I'm going to say, yeah, they bogus. They did me real wrong. They messed up. They foul. You know, and I can be pissed off for a minute. But that's not me. And like I said, this, whatever relationship it is with a man, females, y'all need to learn how to keep that to yourself. You need to learn how to talk to your man, or if that's supposed to be your man, or your boo thing, or whatever the hell it is. You need to learn how to talk to him, because I guarantee you, when I get good and ready to know what's going on with a brother, I know how to open my mouth and ask questions. And if that brother decides that he don't want to tell me, I know how to go on about my business and be done with it. Real talk. And y'all guys, y'all think that's cute? And it's going to come back on you. It's going to come back on you something ugly. And you are not going to like it. Set your affairs in order. If you are a man, stand up and be a man. You got 20 women out there, and you got to tell them you ready to settle down. Your ass just going to have to tell those 20 women that you ready to settle down. They probably going to want to whoop your ass. But that's just something you going to have to deal with. Whatever the situation is, you need to be man enough to say it. Don't text it. Don't be no punk. Call, pick up the phone, and say what it is that you need to say to however many women you got to say it to. Because I guarantee you, another female, any other females, especially from the ghetto, the hood where I'm from, they are not this little situation right here. This little situation right here would have went a totally different way. Okay, totally different way. You know, now, I don't know if y'all pay attention too much to my videos, but I say this all the time. I tell people, I'm nice, I'm sweet, I don't bother nobody, but I do have a temper. And I am working on my temper. I am getting better with my temper. But when I get pissed off, the thoughts are not good. Okay? So, I'm calm now. It's been a few days. And so I decided to go ahead and make this little screencast, which has been a lot longer now, just to let you all know what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, and where I'm at with all of this. Not to tell anybody's business, but really to address it, and because it was real challenge for me to post a screen, shots up there. But I mean, for this chick to be a 39-year-old grandmother, it just blew my mind that she would send me these types of messages. I mean, seriously. It just really blew my mind, because when she first started talking to him and I saw the interaction, I had absolutely nothing to say to her. Nothing to say to her. She told me she been talking to him since January 5th, 2013. Well, I've been talking to him since February 2012. So if I didn't have a damn thing to say to her, she shouldn't have had a damn thing to say to me. And it's done. It's over. I don't have nothing else to say to this broad. She need to get her mind right. That's how I feel about it. She need to get herself together and get some control over herself and her thoughts and her feelings and her emotions. And she need to redirect whatever she's feeling towards wherever it need to go, because it certainly don't belong over here. And I'm not gonna be nice about this no more. This is my last time. Let me say, ooh, Jesus, this is my last time being nice with this one. This one right here, this, I'm not gonna be nice no more. I am working to control my temper and be the person I aspire to be. But honey child, this right here, no. I don't bother people. So when people bother me, I have a serious problem with that. Anywho, that's the end of this screenshot. This screen share right here with the message and all the nonsense and all the stuff that I really don't care to be reading. Would have asked if I wanted to know all of this. And that's her phone number, y'all. Call her. Call her. She wants somebody to call her. Because I damn sure ain't got nothing to say to her. Hell. Baby, bye. What we talking on the phone? What we going to talk about? What we going to talk about? You going to tell me something I already know? Grow up.